Button 3. The treasure map. Rewiring beliefs. Zoran's roar. Your I can't is a lie older than my tale. Ah, my dear human, you've come seeking the treasure map, a mystical key to uncovering and transforming the beliefs that anchor you down. Every belief you hold is like a gem buried in the caverns of your mind. Some sparkle with potential, while others are brittle rocks posing as treasure. It's time we excavated those false jewels and rewired your thoughts to shine with the brilliance you deserve. What is belief updating? Beliefs are mental construct, stories we tell ourselves based on past experiences, inherited ideas, or societal whispers. They guide your actions and emotions like a compass, but sometimes that compass points to the wrong destination. I'm not good enough, I'll never succeed, or I'm too old to change. These are myths, ancient lies that need to be rewritten. Zoran's wisdom. The first step to rewiring beliefs is realizing they're just stories, not destiny. Rewrite the tale. The science. Memory reconsolidation. Modern neuroscience sheds light on how beliefs can be rewired. According to a groundbreaking 2023 study in Nature Neuroscience, beliefs are rooted in memories, which are not static. Every time a memory is recalled, it becomes malleable, open to editing. This process, called memory reconsolidation, allows you to update beliefs by pairing them with new, empowering information. Here's how it works. 1. Recall the belief, activate the memory. 2. Interrupt it with new insights or evidence. 3. Resave the memory with updated content. Scientific insight. The study showed that repetitive positive reinforcement during reconsolidation accelerates belief change, strengthening new neural pathways in as little as 6 weeks. Zoran's treasure map, a step-by-step guide. Uncover the false scams, identifying and transforming limiting beliefs. Uncovering false scams is a powerful practice for breaking free from limiting beliefs, the I can't thoughts that echo through the mental cave of your mind. These beliefs are often rooted in past experiences or fear, masquerading as truths that limit your potential. By identifying and challenging them, you can replace these false scams with the brilliance of empowering thoughts. Let's expand on how to reveal these hidden barriers and transform them into treasures of growth. 1. Identifying limiting beliefs. Listen for the echoes. Limiting beliefs often whisper in the background of your thoughts, shaping how you approach challenges and opportunities. They manifest as internalized doubts or fears that tell a story about who you are or what you're capable of achieving. Common examples of limiting beliefs. I'm not smart enough to succeed. I'm too old to learn something new. I've always failed before, so I'll fail again. Steps to identify limiting beliefs. 1. Pause and reflect. Take a moment to observe your mental dialogue, especially during moments of hesitation or fear. What thoughts arise when you consider stepping outside your comfort zone? 2. Look for patterns. Identify recurring themes in your thoughts. Do you often feel unworthy, incapable, or limited by external circumstances? 3. Ask yourself, what story am I telling myself in this situation? Where did this belief come from? Is it based on past experiences, cultural expectations, or inherited ideas? Is this story true, or am I holding on to a false gem? Pro tip: journaling can be a valuable tool for uncovering limiting beliefs. Write down the thoughts that come up when you feel stuck or uncertain. This will help you recognize recurring patterns. 2. Challenging the I can't narratives. Once you've identified a limiting belief, the next step is to challenge its validity. These beliefs often survive unexamined. Breaking their power requires questioning their truth. Steps to challenge limiting beliefs. 1. Examine the evidence. Ask, what evidence supports this belief? What evidence contradicts it? Example: if you believe I'm not smart enough to succeed, reflect on instances where you've solved problems, learned new skills, or achieved something meaningful. 2. Reframe the belief. Transform the thought into one that emphasizes growth and possibility. Instead of, I can't do this, reframe, I don't know how to do this yet, but I'm capable of learning. 3. Seek counterexamples. Identify people, or situations that prove your belief wrong. For example, stories of individuals who achieved success later in life can challenge the belief that it's too late for me to change. 3. Rewriting your story, turning false gaps into brilliance. Limiting beliefs are simply stories you've told yourself. Rewriting these stories allows you to take control of your narrative and align it with your goals and aspirations. Steps to rewrite your story. 1. Acknowledge the old narrative. Write down the limiting belief and its impact on your decisions or emotions. Example, I believed I wasn't creative, so I avoided opportunities to express myself artistically. 2. Craft an empowering narrative. Replace the old story with one that reflects your potential and strengths. Example, creativity is a skill I can develop with practice, and I'm excited to explore new forms of expression. 3. Practice the new narrative. Repeat this empowering belief daily until it becomes second nature. Pair it with actionable steps to reinforce the new mindset. 4. The dragon's question, is it true? Zoran's wisdom reminds us that not all thoughts are treasures, some are goblins' whispers, designed to sow doubt. When a limiting belief arises, pause and ask yourself, is this belief grounded in reality, or is it an exaggerated fear? Does this belief serve me, or is it holding me back? Visualization technique. Imagine the belief as a dull, brittle rock in your mental cave. Visualize examining it closely and realizing it lacks the weight and sparkle of true treasure. With determination, set it aside to make room for shining gems of potential. Practical example, uncovering false gems in action. Scenario, you've avoided pursuing a promotion because you believe, I'm not experienced enough to lead. 1. Identify the belief. Acknowledge the thought, I don't think I'm ready to lead because I lack experience. 2. Challenge the belief. Reflect on your accomplishments. I've successfully managed projects and collaborated with teams. These are leadership skills. Ask, does every leader begin with perfect experience, or do they grow into the role? 3. Rewrite the story. Old belief, I'm not experienced enough to lead. New belief, leadership is a skill I can develop, and this promotion is an opportunity to grow. 4. Take action. Apply for the promotion with confidence, knowing that each step forward reinforces your new belief. Why this matters? The science of belief change, memory reconsolidation. Research shows that beliefs are tied to memories, which become malleable when recalled. Pairing a recalled belief with new, empowering information allows you to reshape it over time. Neuroplasticity. Repeatedly practicing new narratives strengthens neural pathways associated with empowerment and growth, gradually replacing limiting beliefs with constructive ones. Zoran's wisdom. Zoran's roar. Your I can't is just a pebble pretending to be gold. Toss it out. Reframe the map, charting a new mental course with empowering beliefs. Reframing the map is a transformative process that helps you shift deeply ingrained beliefs into empowering ones. Just as a treasure map directs your journey, the beliefs you hold guide your actions and outlook on life. By challenging outdated beliefs and replacing them with new perspectives, you chart a course to growth, confidence, and success. Let's explore this step by step and integrate practical tools like visual cues to make the process even more powerful. 1. Understand the purpose of reframing the map. Beliefs shape how you interpret the world and your potential within it. Limiting beliefs like I'm too old to learn or I'm not good enough for this challenge act as mental roadblocks, preventing you from pursuing opportunities. Reframing the map is about rewriting these beliefs to align with possibility and empowerment. Why it works. Cognitive flexibility. Challenging and reframing beliefs strengthens neural pathways associated with optimism and resilience. Emotional freedom. Updated beliefs reduce feelings of inadequacy and open pathways to personal growth. Neuroplasticity. Repeatedly engaging with empowering beliefs rewires the brain, making the new thought patterns more automatic. 2. Challenge the old belief with evidence. To reframe a belief, you must first confront and question its validity. Think of this process as inspecting a map for inaccuracies. You remove what no longer serves your journey. Steps to challenge your belief. 1. Identify the limiting belief. Write down the belief holding you back. Example: I'm too old to learn. 2. Examine the evidence. Ask yourself, oh, what experiences or assumptions support this belief? Example: I haven't tried learning something new in a while. Oh, what counterexamples exist? Example: I know people who started new careers or hobbies later in life. 3. Gather new evidence. Reflect on your strengths, achievements, and adaptability to replace the outdated belief with one that supports growth. 3. Reframe the belief into an empowering narrative. Once you've challenged the old belief, rewrite it in a way that reflects your ability to grow and succeed. This step involves shifting your focus from limitation to possibility,